We come to the close of another day, the hours fading into night, and in this quiet moment, before the last vestiges of consciousness slip into sleep, we have an opportunity. It is a time not for hasty thoughts or distractions, but for reflection, prayer, and communion with God. And what better way to embrace this sacred moment than by speaking directly to the Holy Spirit? Not in a hurried or mechanical fashion, but with an open heart, and the awareness that we are never alone. It may be a quiet whisper, a soft prayer, or even a single sentence spoken to God. However, it is in these simple yet profound words that we encounter an invitation to deepen our relationship with the divine. I invite you to consider, just before you close your eyes tonight, to say these 4 things to the Holy Spirit. They are small but mighty steps towards inviting the Spirit into your heart, mind, and soul, guiding you towards peace, clarity, and understanding. The first words of the evening are both simple and intimate. Holy Spirit, I welcome you into my heart. In a sense, this is the most important thing we can say, because it is an invitation. It is not a declaration of knowledge or achievement, but rather a humble request for God's presence. Too often we imagine the Holy Spirit as a distant or impersonal force, an ethereal being that hovers somewhere far away, awaiting our acknowledgement. But the truth is, the Holy Spirit is here, within us and around us, near enough to be welcomed into our hearts. To invite the Spirit is not just an acknowledgement of God's omnipresence, but a call to let that presence penetrate the very core of our beings. It is the invitation for God's transformative power to enter our lives in a more intimate and personal way. The Holy Spirit does not enter forcefully or against our will. It is a gentle, quiet presence that respects the boundaries of our hearts. But this invitation to welcome Him, this opening of the door, is a vital and transformative choice. It says, I need you, and I desire to be filled with your peace. Consider this: a day spent without welcoming the Holy Spirit into our hearts is a day spent without the comfort of God's presence, without the peace and clarity He provides. By inviting the Holy Spirit into your heart before sleep, you are asking for the wisdom, the strength, and the companionship of God through the night. The moments of darkness in life become less frightening when we are aware that the Holy Spirit is beside us, walking through it all with us. As the day fades, our minds naturally turn towards reflection. What did we do today? What did we experience? What moments caused us to laugh or perhaps to cry? What moments were filled with peace and which ones were filled with turmoil? It is in these reflections that the Holy Spirit plays a vital role, guiding us not just to remember the facts of the day, but to understand them. We may look back on a conversation, a challenge, or an event and wonder why certain things happened, or how we could have responded differently. In those moments of uncertainty or regret, we can turn to the Holy Spirit with a simple request: reveal to me the truths of this day. This is not simply asking for the facts, but for clarity. The Holy Spirit helps us see beyond the surface level, helping us to understand the deeper workings of God's plan for our lives. It is an invitation to let go of pride, to acknowledge where we fell short, and to humbly ask for insight. Perhaps there was something we missed, a subtle word of encouragement we could have given, or an action we could have taken that would have brought peace. Or perhaps there are lessons embedded in our struggles, things we are meant to learn through hardship. The Holy Spirit illuminates these truths for us, gently guiding us toward understanding, offering us not condemnation, but compassion. What's more, it is through this kind of reflection with the Holy Spirit that we gain the ability to see God's hand at work in our daily lives. We begin to understand the intricate and beautiful ways in which He is shaping us, teaching us, and preparing us for the future. As we sleep, we carry these truths with us, and they shape how we respond to the world the next day. As we lie down for the night, we often face moments of restless thought, our minds replaying events, worrying over uncertainties, or even replaying our own failures. In these moments, peace can seem distant, but it is here that the Holy Spirit offers us a great gift, the gift of rest, the gift of peace. In speaking these words, Holy Spirit, guide me in my rest and grant me peace, we are asking the Spirit to guard our minds and our hearts as we sleep. Rest is not merely a physical act, but a spiritual one. When we rest, we surrender the day's concerns to God. We acknowledge that we cannot control everything, and so we allow the Holy Spirit to take over the burden we carry. Too often we forget that rest is an act of trust. We trust that, even while we sleep, God is at work, guiding us, healing us, and preparing us for the new day. The Holy Spirit's presence is the comfort we need to truly rest. By surrendering our anxieties and cares to God, we are allowing the Holy Spirit to bring peace where chaos once ruled. Remember, rest is not a sign of weakness or a waste of time. It is a necessary rhythm in life, allowing us to renew ourselves physically and spiritually. We are not called to carry the weight of the world on our own shoulders, but to rest in the peace of God's love. When we speak these words, we are affirming our trust in God's sovereignty and asking the Holy Spirit to help us find true peace, not just in body, but in spirit. The final words before sleep are a prayer for the coming day. We know that the world will continue to spin and that there will be challenges, opportunities, and moments of grace. But rather than fear what tomorrow may bring, we can embrace it with the knowledge that the Holy Spirit will go before us, preparing our hearts, minds, and spirits. Holy Spirit, prepare me for tomorrow and fill me with your strength. This is not simply a request for energy or physical endurance, but a plea for spiritual fortitude. It is a prayer asking the Holy Spirit to equip us with the courage to face whatever comes our way. Whether it is a difficult conversation, a challenging task, or a moment of uncertainty, we ask that the Holy Spirit be our guide, our counselor, and our strength. When we make this request, we are also acknowledging the deep truth that we do not face life's trials alone. The Holy Spirit walks with us every moment of every day. Through His guidance, we are able to face the unknown with confidence, knowing that God has already prepared the way before us. Moreover, by speaking these words, we are aligning our hearts with God's will for our lives. We are asking the Holy Spirit to fill us with the strength and wisdom necessary to live out that will, no matter how great or small the task may be. In the morning, when we wake, we do so with the confidence that God's Spirit has already gone before us, filling us with the strength we need for whatever lies ahead. As we close this day and prepare for rest, we remember that the Holy Spirit is with us, always near, always willing to guide, comfort, and empower. When we speak these 4 simple yet powerful words, we invite God's presence into our lives in profound and transformative ways. So tonight, before you close your eyes and drift off to sleep, say these 4 things. Holy Spirit, I welcome you into my heart. Holy Spirit, reveal to me the truths of this day. Holy Spirit, guide me in my rest and grant me peace. Holy Spirit, prepare me for tomorrow and fill me with your strength. May these words bring you peace, comfort, and hope. And may the Holy Spirit guide you as you rest and as you awaken to a new day, ready to embrace whatever comes your way. Good night, and may the presence of the Holy Spirit be with you always. This speech gently encourages a deep spiritual practice while focusing on the intimacy and guidance provided by the Holy Spirit. It is designed to foster a peaceful, reflective connection with God each night. In conclusion, as we prepare for rest each night, let us remember the transformative power of inviting the Holy Spirit into our lives. By saying these 4 simple prayers, welcoming the Spirit, reflecting on the day, seeking peace, and asking for strength for tomorrow, we open our hearts to God's guidance and presence. Through these quiet moments, we invite transformation, clarity, and peace into our lives, Trusting that the Holy Spirit walks with us in every season, may we always remember that in the stillness of the night, God's Spirit is ready to lead, comfort, and empower us.